Hi y'all, Shannon from Northeast Ohio. We just had a couple days of rain, and we had really bad winds last night. Really bad. We got a tree up the road here that's uprooted, and I found out what was eating my sunflowers. A little bit of a garden update, well, garden tour, and we're gonna see it all. Alright, this is my pineapple that I'm growing. I started him last year, hoping that come next year he'll be flowering. And these are all my sad little starts. They're so sad. So sad. They're ready to be transplanted out. These ones look good though. And these here are my Hearty Kiwis. They are viners, so they're going to go on the fence. And these are my Big Mac pumpkins. They're going to go on the ground. Oh, look, I have a branch that came down across those. These are squash, zucchini, and pumpkins and stuff. They got really leggy. And then right here's the last of my red cabbage, all cabbage. That miraculously is still doing very good. These are all my starts that I didn't think was going to be ready enough to plant, but they're leggy, so. And this is my clean out. We started gutting the house. And these are my berry bushes. I got these from Baker Creek. I killed one. But they're getting ready to go into bigger pods. Baker Creek said they should be planted up in the ground next year, not this year. My red irises, they seem to handle the wind pretty good. None of them seem to have broke. We come out here and we look down the road, see the big old tree down across in the neighbor's yard. There's one of these tree lawn trees like this, come down just like that. Oh, my Ministeria, I left it out in the wind. She managed to seem like she's coming through pretty good. Handled that. This rose here is getting ready to bloom. And I'm going to end up having to cut this big old stalk off. It shot up too far. But I'll do it after it blooms. Alright, so I got these guys coming up here. Alright, this is either a squash or it's a sunflower. Now, I got other stuff that I planted down here, and I think this is a tomato or a sunflower. But see, it's probably a sunflower. I have a problem. Well, I had a problem. I already took care of it. As you can see, there's a little runway under the ground in my garden here. Well, there was a mole. Not no more. I managed to dig him up out of the ground and put him in a bucket and have my son run him down the street to an abandoned lot and let him go there. But as you see, I got my massive sunflower there covered up, and I got a little glass right there covering my last two 14-foot sunflowers. That's because the birds were coming in and eating them. Like I thought the rabbits was. No, it's the birds were coming in and eating them. And I lost a few squash plants here that had popped up because the birds came in and ate them. You guys can't really see, But there are some beans coming up. We'll walk over here. See, here's some okra. I planted okra in between the kale. And in between the kale and the cabbages. And see, right here's another one popping through. Another okra. But my beans are popping up. And see, I caught the bees. I caught the birds in here, pulling them up, ripping them out of the ground. See, I found this little guy ripped up out the ground. I put him in the ground, but I don't think he'll make it. But right here, some of that mold damage. Going right through where my lion's and beans are. So I'm assuming he was in here eating the beans that hadn't sprouted yet. So I'm probably going to have to replant beans, but it's okay. It's still early enough. But I dug him out. He's safe and sound in another yard down the road. All right, everybody, look how big this thing's got. That's my very first one. It's the biggest out of all of them. Out of all of them so far. Like this one here, he ain't even really got a headset on yet. Little tiny thing down in there. Little tiny thing. But ain't even set one big enough to come up yet. Now, all the spinach is looking good. Looking good. I still gotta come in and weed though. With all this rain, I didn't have a chance to. Been working a lot too. But the cabbages are looking good. I still don't think that I'm going to get heads on them. The celery's doing good. These old outside stalks, they'll turn like any old leaves, and the plant will get rid of them. So just pull those off or cut them off. And the potatoes, this is where I caught the mole at, over in my potatoes. Over in the potatoes. Now I did notice a few more potatoes do got flowers on them. They ain't opened up yet, but a few more potatoes got flowers on them. But I caught him over here in this bed, well, this row right here. See where all this dirt? It's dirt. I chased him from these two plants all the way over to where I caught him right here. Right here. I ended up digging him out. I had to go like this, digging him out. And I caught him. He was like right up in here when I caught him. I dug him out. Got one of the kids' sand buckets, put him in there. And sent him on his way down to the next one. See? Right there's another one, y'all. Right here's another one. You're about to watch this. Where'd he go? We're gonna catch this one. Alright, well, look, that right there was one of these pin oak trees. When squirrel planted him, see? Alright, I missed him. We might get lucky. We might see him move again. Somewhere. They don't like run too far. Usually they're still in the vicinity, but we'll catch that one. I knew it was just not one in the yard. Too many trails. But we'll catch that one when we come. Hopefully I can catch it on camera for y'all. but we'll see. But these ones ain't set a flower yet. No flowers. The leaves are starting to turn yellow, but I still think that's because of the lack of water they've had. But the peas are blooming really, really good. Really good. Let's see if I can get you a better view of the peas here. I haven't seen no pea pods yet, but they should be coming on soon. And all the lettuce I planted down here, coming up good. There's another little volunteer tomato. These radishes here, starting to get that little stalk in the center, that bolt stalk. So I'll probably have to pull these probably tomorrow or so. See right here, some more little mold damage right on through my carrots. But my beets here are doing pretty good. I mean, I probably should thin them out a little bit, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it. But these beets I bought from Baker Creek. There's bull's blood beets. So yeah, and this tomato here, he probably a good 2 inches tall, 1.5 inches. See, and there's another one just popped up right there. I'm gonna grab this piece of grass here. But these carrots are getting tall. Alright, come out here. Check on the only 2 peanuts that it came up. They're still looking good. You can see there that the little peanut is still there. Looking good. It's like 56 degrees right now. And it doesn't seem like it's bothering them. Big patch of volunteer tomatoes. Doing good. I don't see any other ones that have popped up yet because I have planted a bunch of them in here. Oh no, we'll see. Hold on. Walk on down here. I don't think those are anything but probably a tree. So that's what they look like. Yeah, I don't see any because I planted them right in here. See, look. Right here's one coming up. This one here, the birds probably got to it. But you see, it's still got leaves, so I'm thinking she'll be good. So we'll just get that out of the way. Right there's another one. Sorry, guys. Right there's another one. Right there's another one. So they look like they're doing pretty good. The beans are coming up over here. The leeks are looking pretty good. Looking real good. I want to say they're getting upwards of probably a foot tall now. The onions are all looking good. Some of them you can see that they're already putting bulbs on. Like right here, this one. If I get down in there, you can see it's already starting to put a bulb on down there. So that makes me happy. The rest of these are pretty small little guys, so they'll probably take a long time before they get a bulb on them. They probably all won't be ready to harvest at the same time. But you can see a lot of mold damage right here. But he's even come up through here, right through my romaine lettuce, and made tracks through it. Right there, that is okra, 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 and it all looks so yellow. That's so sad. It's probably because we didn't have a whole bunch of rain until just the past 2 days. But that's the garden tour, y'all, plus the mold damage. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.